We the mafia, Bills Mafia, we the mafia, Bills Mafia, we the mafia, Bills Mafia, we the mafia, Bills Mafia. You know who the beast in the AFC East? We gon' grind this thing out for 17 weeks, yeah. You hating on the Bills, then you way off. Talk is cheap, meet us in the playoffs. Game day, you know we going off. Got your team captain shaking at the coin toss. We say mafia, that means family to me. Cause we stand with the team, best fans in the league. Bills Mafia, Bills Mafia, we the mafia, Bills Mafia, Bills Mafia, we the mafia, Bills Mafia, Bills Mafia, we the mafia, Bills Mafia, Bills Mafia, we the mafia.
Let's go Buffalo! Let's go Buffalo! Yeah, I am. That's all right. It's Benny the Butcher, baby. Those are right by my... Listen, I got to stop for a second. It's hold on, right here. I got to show you our seats. All right here. So this is the tunnel. Let me see if you guys see it. This is the tunnel. Literally, this is a shot that could have been taken from our seats. We are right in front of the goal line, front row. That is, I mean, I have goosebumps. I'm fired up. I think my wife is so annoyed with me today. I slept like 4 hours. I couldn't sleep. I woke up, shoveling the driveway. I'm in the kitchen. I have like 3 cups of coffee in me by like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm ready to roll. I'm so fired up. Very anxious is what it is. I don't know how this game's going to go. And in all honesty, the line hasn't moved since it moved 3 points in the favor of the Denver Broncos. But what it has done actually is favor the Broncos more. It was when it adjusted and it went to the Broncos. Let me get this camera here. When it adjusted and it went to the Broncos, -1.5 instead of +1.5, which is where my bet was. Broncos +1.5. I did that as a heart hedge, if you heard. But it was then if you bet Broncos -1.5, it was like -115. It's down to -102, which means people are still hammering that Broncos line. There was a Rich Eisen yesterday came on, and this didn't help. They were psychoanalyzing Josh Allen's press conference on Tuesday, which would have normally been his Wednesday press conference, but they play on Saturday, and he was like, they're like, how's your health? He's like, I'm good. And like you could, as soon as he said it, I thought, oh, he's lying. And then Rich Eisen was like, oh, you heard that right? That I'm good. He's like that heighten of the voice, and then at the end he's like, yeah, man, I'm doing good. And he did it again. He's like, oh, he sandwiched his lies. Rich Eisen was going off. But, man, no love from Chris. Chris is like, go Broncos. I know you're razzing me, dude, but I've been a supporter of the Bears all year, even preseason when everyone was hating on them. I said they're getting into the playoffs. Just for your parlay, I'll take it. And listen, I don't bet against my team. I bet them to win by 1 and still win my bet. So I do think it's going to be a 13-10. I said if the Bills score 17 points, we win the game. And I was talking to Zane Anderson in our group, and he goes, I've been telling everyone, if we can hold them to under 17. But Josh Allen is number 17. And today is January 17th. I'm just saying. The stars are aligning. Come on, Josh. One time. Oh, true. They're both Oregon guys. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is box 1. We're just going to do box 1 right now. Well, we're going to do number 2 right after it, but we're going to go on a separate stream for that. So you won't be in on this one. I've given enough time to come in. We got 14 people watching. Wes messaged me. He goes, dude, you weren't kidding. The only one available on this is $1,100. Like, I wasn't lying. The only reason I did it for good luck, right? Karma. Give a good deal, maybe get some good luck back. So then I felt bad because I was at Walmart. My wife and I ran errands. Their kids spent the night at their Gigi's. So we ran errands, and I missed the whole update. People missed their numbers and didn't know it. They may have missed on the second one, too. All right, here we go. That last pack is fatty. All right. Again, not high risk because it's only what it was a couple like under $25. What did I do it at? What did I end up doing this break at? It was way too cheap. It was $22. Like, what's the worst that happens, right? So, but let's hopefully we pull something super nice. Sean Lee, when I bought this house, they had a fat head of him in the basement. Now it's got 2 Josh Allens. Blake Bortles. Devin Funchess. This is 2018, and think none of these guys so far in the league right now. Andrew Luck out of 49. That's our 1 numbered card. And it is our patch. So the other 2 should be autos. Game day Blake Bortles. He was a baller, though, wasn't he? Hey, listen, I had to. A little extra luck isn't going to hurt. I was listening to Rich Eisen on the Good Morning Football this morning, or like the game day morning, and he was like, "Is this real? Like the Bills are missing 3 of their starting receivers since last week." I'm like, "Yeah, it's very real, but it's not a year for excuses. It's a year to just take every win that the team earns." All right, Julio Hones, he's not in. Jameis is still doing his thing. Brandon Cooks. Go Bills. Evan Engram. And our RPA is going to be Jamon Moore on card out of 20. Not a good patch for out of 20. But it goes to the Green Bay Packers. Jesse Bushel. Won't be a long break. And actually that works because my son has a basketball game at around 1 o'clock, his first one. My son likes to play upward, my littlest one, Cohen, because they can't take the ball from you. And so he likes it. They have to let him shoot. This year they can take the ball from him. So I'm pretty sure my son's going to get into a fist fight because he's not that good at basketball. It looks like we got 2 hits in. Oh, it's a booklet. We got a booklet, boys and gals. Here we go. Michael Thomas. He fell off. Phillip Rivers. He's still playing. OJ Howard. Dak. Are we ready? Marcus Davenport. Draft day signatures. 42 out of 55 for the New Orleans Saints. At least it's a booklet. It's pretty sweet. Let me see if I have anything for this. I may have some top loaders for this then. I have to check. I don't think you want to buy a mag for that because they're like up to $12 now. But round 1, 14th overall, Marcus Davenport booklet for the Saints. Oh, dude, I get that. Chris, I am putting a heavy touchdown bet on Dawson Knox this week. Heavy. Like, for me, dead president style. It's gonna be one because I feel like Knox is gonna have a day. He's feeling Josh. Josh is feeling him. All right, guys, let me recap it for you. Of course, we had all the base. They'll get bagged up for you. They'll go with your other breaks. Andrew Luck out of 49. I was hoping I'd bring you guys good karma. We did get the booklet auto, which is cool. I think those are 1 or 2 per case. Blake Bortles out of 65 and the Jamon Moore out of 20 on card RPA. You think Kincaid? He's been walking around in a walking boot precautionarily. And there's the Davenport. Hey, you can't be too upset when you get a steal, but I wish it would have been a better break. We're going to do another one. Maybe we'll get lucky on the second one. Like a 101 or something. But yeah, you're right. The receivers aren't their tight ends. Oh, I got so much anxiety. I'll be right back. Let me go get the second one lined up. Come back in and hang out, guys. 5 minutes.